Okay, I'm going to say this one fast. Welcome to the Abundance Oracle and the abundance of being a guest, question mark. Um, so here we go. I'll talk as fast as I can because I know they get long with my stories. Okay, no one's up early. Coffee needs to be made, and I realize I'm grateful. Yes, grateful. Um, Thank you for coming back to my channel. I appreciate you and send you big hugs. Before I share my story, if you are new to the channel, please like, comment, and we would like to include you in our insights into our abundant community we are building. Please give a thumbs up, or if you're so inclined, help me out with my new channel with a subscription. Okay, it's my daughter's first time throwing the family holiday party at her boyfriend of 4 years and herself's home. Oops, can you hear that? Sorry. It was my toe tapping, waiting for an engagement, wedding, and grandchild. Shoot, I'm not allowed to speak of that. Just forget I told you anything. Back to my story. My daughter called 2 weeks in advance. We are good at organizing and planning in advance in my family. It's mandatory. She told me she saw at Whole Foods an advertisement for an organic whole turkey. That was a veiled request for me to jump in and offer, okay, Camille, yes, oh, please let me pay for the turkey. So since I'm the mom and it's her first time hosting, I said in a begging sort of voice, and I'm going to tell you how it sounds. Oh, honey, please allow me to pay for the turkey. Just put it on my card. She replied, thanks, Mom, I will. I'll make sure I order it the first day they come available because in case they sell out like they did last year, we will be sure to get one. Yada, 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 something, something, something. Now, while she's talking away, I'm thinking and listening to my thoughts and not listening to her. Oh, lovely. Less work for me to pay. Instead of taking time to make the turkey, driving it all the way down to Tennessee. This is great. After all, I would just have a 2 days drive. How would I ever bring a cooked turkey down there? My mind's churning, getting happier and happier, thinking, oh, I like this. She's taking care of the holidays. This is going to be a kid's house for the holidays. It may not be so bad after all. Oops, warning to you. Red light, red light. R2-D2 used to say something like this on the TV show movie. Old people used to watch. I don't remember the name. Anyhow, write the name of the show and remind me in my comments for R2-D2 what show that's on. Okay, do not get wrapped up in your own thoughts while your daughter is talking about meal plans. You might just mix the fact that she has just said she's going to put the whole meal for all the visitors on my credit card because Whole Foods has a whole meal plan that you can just pay for and heat up on Thanksgiving morning. Do I need to say anything more? Pay attention to what your kids are saying while you're talking to them. So on the designated morning, myself and senior doggy Katie, who I tell you about, leave and finally arrive at her house 2 days before everyone else. This gives me a little time to work together with Camille on goodie bags that I bought for the cheerleading team she's coaching as her side hustle. Pat on the back to me. Someone's got to do it, especially since single moms out there, no husbands to do it. All right. For researching, this is me. I ran around to pick things up, items for inside the bags, and put them together, most of them together, and like the keychain that goes with the yellow glass charm on it, yada yada, on the zipper pull things. Okay, it took me hours. I just want to tell you, hours I invested. Okay, not to mention a little bit of money. Let's skip past all the details and just say I had the privilege of finishing 3 separate competition gift bags for all 22 girls. After that, there was a little bit of clothes that she needed mending. It was pretty easy and a fast task because I'm good at sewing. Then moving and opening up the folding table and organizing the table for Thanksgiving. We both went to Starbucks which I found out was so that I could refill her monies on her Starbucks card. And then we went off to Hobby Lobby, which I have to tell you in the South is much better than this New England Hobby Lobby, for decorations. And since it was close to Thanksgiving napkins were off 75% off. Thanksgiving decorations were 75% off. So, of course, they went into the basket. Luckily, I had my credit card to pay for some of these things. I didn't realize I had. What a great opportunity. Okay, next, on the way home, because we were in her car, was the opportunity to stop at the gas station on our way back to the house because her tank was almost out, and I promptly was asked, "Oh, Mom, do you mind getting out?" She was the driver. I was on the passenger. "Do you mind getting out and filling it for me?" "Of course, honey, of course." Intermittent belly rubs came next for her dog Tex, making sour bread dough by hand and feeding my dog, which meant immediately cleaning the kitchen sink because she complained that the stinky smell of the dog food, she didn't want to linger. And finally, everyone woke up and came out into the kitchen to delicious pumpkin spice coffee I had bought and had made ready to go. Now, by this time you might be thinking, why am I doing all this? At least I was thinking this. I help as much as I can when I visit because it's a privilege of being a mom that goes above and beyond to be supportive of my girls' basic needs so that they can focus on achieving higher and greater goals in life. My youngest, on her spare time, is a professional athlete. On her spare time, she works in the investment banking industry. And on the evenings and weekends, she's a professional athlete. She is the second youngest CFP in Boston woman. Okay, my oldest was a college athlete and coaches athletes on her spare time. That's one of her side hustles. Her team just won their first competition of the year in their division and the highest overall record score for the entire competition of everyone competing. She's just got recruited into a new company with a 50% increase in salary in investment banking. I tell you this because I need to be extraordinary myself to set an example for my girls to be outstanding. I could be here complaining about all the work and money I spent, but instead, I choose to bask in the abundant satisfaction that my work contributes to my family's lives, and they get to produce extraordinary results, which I'm extremely proud of, and I know they wouldn't necessarily be able to accomplish all that they do if they didn't have some help. Just like my grandmother, Crazy Nana, I showed you a picture of her once, did by passing down her knowledge and energy to me, and my mother, who knew how to drive a bulldozer, believe that, wild, became the first woman president of the state board of realtors that she was in. I think it was Connecticut. Okay, what are your goals for the upcoming year? What extraordinary measures are you willing to go to be a shining example of accomplishment to someone special you know? What will your family and friends get from your deeds of kindness and accomplishments? Thank you for coming to chat with me today. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you come back so we can chat some more. Big hugs. Please, if you can, subscribe to my channel and come back and visit us soon. Okay, adore you. Bye-bye.